He takes the stage of the Republican National Convention to accept the nomination.
And while Trump has energized millions of people, he's also offended millions of others. Local 12 Jeff Hirsch is live at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland with a look at what he needs to do to close the deal in a state that he must win. Jeff?
Well, good evening, Rob. The theme of tonight's convention is Make America One Again. But Donald Trump has insulted Muslims, Mexicans, Jews, women, the disabled, and he skipped the NAACP convention in Cincinnati earlier this week, so that's a tall order. So Republicans are hoping that the vice presidential nominee showed how to get it right.
I will tell you, I thought Mike Pence's speech last night was terrific.
The Republican sentiment was unanimous. Donald Trump's choice for vice president was a hit.
Just came across as a really good person.
I think he introduced himself very well to the American people last night.
But while Mike Pence was a big hit, this convention has seen some big misses. There was Speechgate with Melania Trump. There was Cruzgate, where Ted Cruz did not endorse Donald Trump. And tonight, of course, the original bull in the china shop himself, the Donald. So what does Donald Trump need to do to convince the skeptics? Does he need to tone it down?
You know what? He is who he is, so I'll see when some people or politicians change their demeanor. However, I think he can't be offensive. He needs to be able to get his message across, but not offend anyone.
Well, Donald Trump has 40% of America fired up and behind him. He's got to convince, 11 more percent of them. And so he needs to demonstrate to them that while he's a man of strength, he's also going to be a responsible commander-in-chief that will look out for the interest of everybody in America, not just that 40% who's solidly behind him.
Trump's speech tonight is critical, so he may want to take a lesson from his son Eric's convention speech last night.
It was amazing. It was amazing. The room was beyond electric. You saw it. I mean, I think my speech was 4 minutes longer because of the standing ovations. I had a great time, and I wrote it from the heart, and I meant everything I said, and we had a blast.
Eric Trump said he spoke from the heart. The challenge for his father, convincing uncommitted voters he has one. Hillary Clinton's got almost as big a task as Donald Trump does because the latest poll from Suffolk University in Ohio shows 44% for Trump, 44% for Clinton, 11% undecided, and 55% of the Ohio voters not happy with their choice. So, they've got that 11% undecided. That's what this election's about. Back to you.
Jeff Hirsch, thanks very much. Tonight at 7 on local12.com. You can find a webcast called Your Voice, Your Future for more on the convention. And then tonight, the CBS Evening News at 10 o'clock has live coverage from the Republican National Convention. We'll see you afterward.